Ashley, congrats on your new album, Symptoms. How excited are you for fans to hear all your new music?
I'm so excited for everybody to hear it. It's been, such a journey, and obviously I haven't done music in a while, and so to have, my record coming out, it's just like, it's so exciting. And I'm excited for everybody to hear just, I think, the sound of it is a little bit different, obviously, from stuff I did in my past. I think it's a little bit more stripped down, and but it's still very me, and it's very unique. Like, I don't think it sounds like anything really, kind of out there. So I'm really proud of it.
And then, what are the vibes? I know you were mentioning the sound. What are the vibes of the tracks? Is it more mellow, upbeat? Is there like a mix of different sounds in the whole album?
I would say it's like pop and then has some electronic feel to it. It's definitely upbeat and fun, and there are no slow songs on it because of obviously the undertone of what the album is about, which is my journey through anxiety and depression. Like, I really made an effort to make it really fun because I just didn't want to like dwell in the feelings of it. So this record is really just about owning the issues that you might have and kind of celebrating that, and just kind of having fun with it and not kind of giving it too much power.
And then I know that you co-wrote, I think, the whole album.
Yeah.
What was the songwriting process for you, and how were you drawing inspiration from real life and working through that?
Co-writing every single song on the album was such a great experience. I had amazing co-writers, and one of them, Rachel West, actually, I think she co-wrote like 80% of the album with me, and we became best friends through the process. It's just one of those things where obviously sometimes you can get into a room, and if you and the writer don't click, it could be a long day. And so when you finally find someone that just it just comes together, it's just the best chemistry, and then I think translate. We would do a song a day pretty much, and I would just kind of obviously grab inspo from my life and what I was feeling. I was definitely going through a lot of what this record, was. I was actually doing a self-help book at the same time, and so you really feel the journey from the first song to the last song. But there would be times where I felt really pressure in my neck and my face from stress and just dealing with anxiety, and so that really inspired the song Under Pressure on the record, and I would come in and be like, okay, I think I know what this song is going to be about. So yeah, it was just the most personal thing I've ever done.
Mm-hmm. And then I know you talked about writing your book, and now you're channeling some of your feelings into music. Why do you think music is such a good therapeutic outlet?
I mean, music, I feel is so therapeutic because just being able to, I don't know, just communicate through it. I think that it's hard to talk about these things, just one-on-one. And so for me, kind of being able to translate anything that I'm feeling that day and put it into music is just it's therapy for me. It's just so nice. It kind of releases what I'm going through. So I don't know, and I think it's really cool to see a lot of my friends, and obviously with the songs that have been out so far, just fans really relate to it, and it's translating, which is awesome.
And then I know that you've released a music video, and fans are really loving it. It's got almost 2 million views. What's it been like having that kind of positive feedback from your fans?
It's been amazing. The positive feedback has been overwhelming, just because I think that I've always kind of lived a very personal life with having a little bit, there's a line that I draw between social media and kind of keeping things to myself, and this is something I've never shared with anybody, and so just kind of talking about it is really scary, but just having the support from fans and just even having fans understand and relating to it, it's just been such a, I don't know, it's just an amazing feeling, and that's really what I wanted to do with the record. I really just wanted to make someone at home feel less alone in what they were going through.
That's awesome. And then throughout all the tracks, is there any ones that stand out as being the most meaningful or your favorite?
I would say one of my favorites is Vibrations, because it's really fun, and it's just anybody who hears it is that's one of my favorites, because it's a really fun track about kind of what married life is, what my life is now compared to when I was younger, club hopping and going out. But the best part is that me and Rachel's 25 and I'm 33, and I'm married and she's got a boyfriend. She was like, oh, this is what I do. Like, it's like so many people can relate to this song because it's like all about like Netflix and chill style. And so that one's one of my favorites. And then I think the one that means a lot to me is probably the last track, which is Feeling So Good, because that is really when I came out of depression and I was just like, had gone into the studio and they're like, what do you want to write? And I was like, I don't know, I just feel so good. I don't know what to write about. And so it's just like, I think that's, you know, we were like, let's write about feeling so good. And I think it's just something that no matter what, you can put that song on and it can make you like feel better about like whatever day you're having.
Awesome. And then, so with the new album, is there any chance that you would be wanting to go on a tour?
I definitely would want to go on tour. I just start a Netflix series soon. So I mean, if I could, I would like, my dream would obviously be to do it after. But yeah, I mean, it just, if I get the opportunity to, obviously.
And then collabs are really big right now. Are there any artists you'd like to collab with in the future on songs?
Ooh, I mean, I've always been a humongous fan of Zedd. I love like all of his songs. So I mean, I would love to collab with someone like that, or who else? I really like Cheat Codes. Cheat Codes is really good. And I mean, I'm a huge fan of Julia Michaels. It would be fun to do something with her.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
If you love that video, you're going to love everything on the Access YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it.